fellow watchers and enjoyers. It is I, Piggy, and I'm joined by Ash, Luke.
Hello.
And yeah, we're here to bring you yet another edition of the Watching Walford podcast. It's episode 150, and today's episodes are going to cover the biggest storylines and takeaways from week 46 of
Oh, excuse
2020.
me, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Week 46 of 2025. All the episodes from the 10th of the 11th all the way to the 13th of the 11th. Now, we have some topics, as always, with the introduction, which is what I'm doing right now. Then we have Nigel gets off, little cheeky innuendo. He gets off from going to prison, basically. Junior leaves. Yeah, he leaves. Teddy goes to jail. He's playing Monopoly. He played a lovely game of Monopoly with Oki, and he's going to jail. Yeah. That's all I can say in the first minute. He's playing Monopoly with Oki, and he's got the go to jail card. Then we have the awards, the thoughts about the show, strictly speaking, the after show and the outro. And I guess we can kind of mention Zoe, I guess, if we want to, but she doesn't really do anything.
Seriously.
Um,
And some would say it's gotten way better.
I mean,
um,
I was just missing some Anthony Truman. That would have made it a week.
yeah, I'm just trying to think of Monopoly analogies. Harry sent Oki to free parking. Yeah, isn't gonna get any tickets where he's gone. Something like that. Not the best material, but it just has to be done.
Playing Game of Life. He's getting all the kids flying in from the helicopter into the car.
That's a nice reference for a video that doesn't come out for a month.
Yeah, unless you subscribe to the Watching Walford's member list, and then you get that video.
And then it doesn't come out till half a month.
Yeah, exactly. See, plug that, baby. So I guess to start us off, we do Nigel. Please don't do my dad.
Do we want to do a brief? How we doing? How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. But yeah, I'm doing good. This week was a bit better than last week. I will be honest, but we'll obviously get into that. Enjoying the week off, we did a lovely video for the channel about did Oki and Harry go too far. So you can check that out if you want, and there's still some pre-content coming out. So yeah, enjoy.
Yeah, it's good fun. We've done just enough content recording that people don't feel like we've vanished. It was good fun. Although we have vanished. We've done one recording day in the last week. So it's not bad. It's not bad.
But again, I guess I'll start. If you don't mind.
I'm doing it right. Thanks for asking.
Oh yeah, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Been watching Australian Survivor. It's pretty fun.
Not bad.
Get a bunch of Australians on an island having to survive. You would think it's about actually living on an island and trying to forage and stuff to survive. It's mostly just about them trying to make alliances about who stays and who goes, and they have physical challenges.
I think it was Survivor that I heard about once, but I don't know if it was the American one or which one it was. But they got a trans man on it, and then obviously one of the he didn't really publicize that he was trans. It was the producer knew, and then obviously the guy in the show just turns on him and just goes, "Yeah, you know this guy's trans," and then everyone's like, "Yeah, all right, fair enough." Hey, we're in a jungle. What what's one us to do? Giving them a word. And they all just turn on the guy who rats them out. They're like, bit of a dick move, mate. But yeah, I'm probably misremembering most of that from when I watched that TikTok about 4 years ago. But yeah, that's what I remember.
No real controversy so far on Australian Survivor. So
no, is it a new season or is it an old one?
Nah, it's season 3.
What year would this been? 2007?
I don't even know.
Fair enough.
I don't even know.
All you have to do is look at the aspect ratio, just to get a bit of cheeky oldness in there.
When was Australia? Yeah, first series ended in 2002. I'd imagine it's about 2005 if they do one a year, roughly.
Yeah, fair enough. It's me. So, I guess now I'll start when Nigel gets off. Um, if you do not mind. So,
Very good.
Nigel gets off, and please, I made this joke before, I won't make it again. Please do not get off my dad, please. So yeah, where do I begin? So Nigel in Monday's episode is looking for his lovely toy. I think it's the Shining. He's looking for a Shining toy, I believe. I'm talking about toy, by the way, that you put on your neck, not an actual toy, like a figurine.
Oh,
Um,
Ty.
yeah, toy.
Just the
Uh,
Irish accent was something else.
yeah, toy. So he gets he looks for his lucky toy and he can't find it, but it's in the wash. But Julie reassures him that like it'll be fine. He'll go to the court, and what really upsets him is Richie says, in their eyes, he's unfit to go to jail. In Monopoly, he's bankrupt. He cannot go to jail. That might be the correct
All right,
terminology.
hold up. Australian Survivor was brought back in 2016. Fuck, Jesus. All right.
All right.
Who knew? Who knew? Not me. Anyways, sorry.
But yeah, he's off scot free basically because they deem him unfit to go to jail. Which is the right thing to do because again, I feel like if you go to jail with a condition like dementia, you're gonna rapidly decline, and it's not like he did.
I mean, it feels like you shouldn't really get convicted if you shouldn't really get convicted with a condition within reason. But then if you do actually if you do get diagnosed in prison, then it's a different case.
I mean, again just to reference the one case I know about guy with dementia. If you do the crime before you had dementia, like 40 years before, and then the crime's found out 40 years later, go to jail. Just go to jail. No, it's different with Nigel because he done it while he had dementia. So
Yeah.
it's not like a crime he did 40 years ago that he's being brought into now. It's the fact he did it with dementia, so I understand. But if you did a crime 40 years ago and you're being convicted now, but you have dementia, just go to jail. Rot there. Well, it depends. If you like stole a candy bar, no. But if you did murder or something like that, then yeah. Again, if you have dementia,
Yeah, it depends on the severity, really,
yeah. Like all Nigel did was accidentally.
and on the evidence.
Yeah. All he did was really clip like the two women. He didn't really.
I mean, you still ran 2 women over.
I mean, yeah, but like.
You still ran them over,
Yeah, but he didn't mean to. Like, he just
Yeah,
accident.
well, Gina's still using crutches,
Well, I mean, it's her fault then. Should have seen the
and it
car coming.
exposed that Jasmine's a bit of a bitch. Gave her a whole personality transplant.
Guys,
That's a crime.
look for Hitler,
Maybe they
man.
give Anthony Truman a personality transplant. That'd be fun.
Look for
Look, all I'm saying is you can't make this big grandiose statement. Ah, Nigel, he only ran over two girls. It's fine.
look. Don't
He
hate
did run them over.
don't hate the player, hate the game. As but like it's only vehicular manslaughter. It's not really that bad, is it? We've all done it. But yeah,
It was like whenever Ruby Ellen would get mentioned, it's like, all right, did she do anything bad? Well, see, in a sense, but aren't we all bad? One rule for Nigel, another rule for everybody else. Double standards.
Biggie, don't
But
you?
you just wanted to shit on Jimmy Snooker, so
Oh yeah, I did.
that was the entire crux of that argument. It's just Jimmy Snooker. That's it.
Yeah, not getting into his story, but yeah, I just wanted to shit on him without mentioning him.
The entire thing. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Don't take any actual other cases that may have happened that Piggy definitely doesn't know about. He just wanted to shit on disgraced wrestler Jimmy Snooker.
Yep. Who still gets fucking mentioned to this day, which is batshit in my eyes. I know he's technically not guilty, but he is guilty, lads. Why are we going? He did the Superfly off the cage. Fuck off. He's a murderer. But sorry about that. I just, that woman should have got justice, but she never did.
Yeah, but you also mentioned Benoit, so
I mean, yeah, I guess so. But like, Snuka was alive for his crimes. He could have paid. You know, it's just like, oh, he has dementia. Fuck him. Throw him in jail.
I'm I'm unraveling you into knots. It's, some say I shouldn't be, but that's just fun, isn't it?
I know. I
What
just
about this piece of evidence that throws it all into the evidence? Who cares?
look. It's different. Look, okay. There's a difference with vehicular manslaughter. Okay. It's just a bit of a difference. Okay. We've all done it before. Like Mr. Mosby from Street Life of Zack and Cody, which yes, if you don't know that is true, the guy who played Mr. Mosby on Street Life of Zack and Cody did hit someone while he was drunk in 1993 and did get charged with manslaughter. So there's a little fun fact for you. For
Not
people,
very fun.
well, it's fun for the fact that if you don't know about Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, the fact that a murder on the show.
I feel like most people know it because everybody had the same response as you.
It was only a bit of man. It was only a bit. Like he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
That should have been an unhinged segment.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, continuing.
You're over here grandstanding.
I'm sitting on my high horse.
Down.
Sitting on my high horse. But yeah, he gets off with the crime basically. I feel like just side note. I feel like any of this segment could just be used as evidence against me.
Yeah.
But I don't care. I'm too deep now.
He was a hypocrite, wasn't he?
It's that famous TikTok audio. Yeah, but he's a great person. What about the murders? What murders? But yeah, so he gets off, and then Lexi basically reads his Santa script because
The bit when Nigel gets upset about this though, is obviously kind of Julie and Phil are all happy. Oh, he's safe, but Nigel hears bollocks. What's the lawyer called? I've forgotten
Richie.
the lawyer's name. Yeah, Richie's like, what? He's clearly incompetent. And then obviously Nigel hears this, and nobody wants to hear that. You're too fucked to stand. Like, you aren't classed as a risk now, which is, obviously, if you're battling dementia, you don't really want to go. Yeah, I'm just essentially just being called an invalid, essentially. Which, it's not really what you want to hear because, I'm sure Nigel kind of thinks he's doing all right. He's not gone too far as such. He's still fairly lucid.
I mean, I just side note. If you want to remember Richie the lawyer, just think of the person who wrote all those like gangster films, Guy Ritchie, and there you go.
I usually remember the name, but it just eluded me.
No, fair enough. I love how Richie's brought in like once a year, just like okay,
She's great.
just bring her in.
Iconic queen. Well,
yeah.
I think in this lesbian, and I think she's I think there was one thing it mentioned that she did the old classic. She was a stripper, and it funded her going to law school. Fucking legend. We stand Richie.
Yeah,
we stand Richie. Based
queen.
No fucking student debt for her. Then again, Phil's probably made her a millionaire. Let's be honest. The amount of shit he's gotten away with.
I feel like Phil just brings it out for any convenience. Like, just like I want to imagine like he's playing a game of Monopoly. Like we keep making the joke to, and it's like, Phil, you have to go to jail. Hold on. Let me just phone her. Richie, tell Ben why I can't go to jail. Go on. Mods, tell Ben why I can't do it. I just feel like he brings Richie out for anything in my eyes. Just any opportunity he can. Phil, it's 5 a.m. Why are you phoning me? Richie, I can't get the PlayStation.
I'll give you another
5.
$100,000. What?
Richie, I can't get the PlayStation 5. Will you get it for me? Phil, it's 5 a.m. You're 63. Leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, continuing on. Yeah, so yeah, he basically gets ruled incompetent, and so later on we see that Lexi has got his Santa. I think it's called Santa. I think it's basically a script. He wrote a script years ago when he was more lucid, basically, and he he's happy to see that Lexi's excited for her, but he's also upset because he tells Phil, "Look, Phil, is it fair to remember something when or to trying to word this correct? Can you help me out here, mate?"
It's essentially the fact of he can't do what he can't do what he used to love. Like the
Yeah,
fact that before he could just write scripts all day, and just fully do it and have his plan realized, but unfortunately now he just can't do it, so he feels a bit robbed.
yeah, and basically, Kim, not Kim Metcalf, Kim Fox says, "I'll do the casting." She wants to be cast as police officer too, and she absolutely gets the role. She's the first one cast in this high-end production. I hope it's going to be like Silent Night, that kind of horror film where with Drunk Santy, where he just goes on a killing spree. Um,
Yeah.
no, he saves a
Well, I
rich
mean,
from.
there's been a ton of those. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I know. But I mean the one
See,
where.
I obviously I'll always prefer Silent Night, Deadly Night. Both one and two. Obviously, two's a classic because it has the eyebrows guy who can't act for shit, but he's just hammed up as ever. Has the famous garbage day line, belter, and obviously the first one's great as well. Fucking love Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's an absolute belter. It's just so star. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, let's get this guy whose parents were, hypothetically speaking, YouTube killed by a man dressed as Santa, and he spends the rest of his time in an orphanage. And the person who's in charge of the orphanage is someone called Mother Superior. So he gets flashbacks. Then he gets a job. He gets a job, and they go, "Ah, Billy, sorry, Billy, you're just gonna have to dress up as Santa this Christmas." Guys, you know what happened. Then he just goes on a big killing spree. Fucking love Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's great.
I yeah.
There's actually a surprising amount of contention for like good Christmas slashers. Because you obviously have Terrifier 3, great Christmas slasher.
Change up
You
the
have
arse.
Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2. And you also have Black Christmas, the 1973 one, not the 2006 one where he's got jaundice.
No. And don't you have a gingerbread?
Remakes. We love remakes.
Don't you have a gingerbread one who goes on a killing spree as well?
Yeah, the Ginger Dead Man.
Yeah, because I remember you and Slater watching it for your
With
channel.
Gary Busey as the Ginger Dead Man. Look, slashes are a different beast, and I love them. I fucking love them.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I just think of that one Christmas horror film I watched with my dad. I forget what it's called, but I loved it. And yeah, one of the
Nice
death.
details there, mate.
Yeah. And one of the deaths is just the guy does a Home Alone pen can to the head, but his head just absolutely like fucking
Just caves in.
yeah.
Of
The
course.
kid's basically obsessed with his babysitter, and he just goes on a hypothetically YouTube killing spree. He's such a rich asshole. He shoots his best friend as well, and then the only way the woman survives is she has a pencil somewhere in the blood wound, so she survives. But obviously, the joke is if they make a second one, she's immediately dead because he'd somehow find a way to kill her. They haven't made a second one though, so fair enough. But yeah, so Nigel's script back to EastEnders, obviously. So Nigel's script, it's been read thoroughly by Lexi and Kim, and they are ready to start production. To me, hopefully it's better than the Skibbity Toilet movie that's been not directed by Michael Bay, who's the producer. Michael Bay's the producer. Hopefully it's better than that when that comes out. In about 6 years' time. If you didn't know, by the way, yes, Skibbity Toilet is getting a movie. Michael Bay is producer on it. He's not director, he's producer.
It's never getting finished. It's never getting finished.
I wanted to get finished, mate. Just side note, I wanted to get finished. Like, because there is something funny about that film. Like as a child trying to explain that to your parent about why you should have to go see it. Like trying to explain that to my dad. There's heads coming out of the toilet that want to kill people. he's just gonna look at me and go, "Are you taking your antidepressants?" Like,
And if you aren't, start.
yeah,
Meds.
exactly.
Meds.
But yeah, there you go. There's a little update. I guess now.
I'm just thinking about Christmas flashes now. Why were we even doing this podcast? I want to go watch Black Christmas again. It's not, and also even then, there's also the best New Year movie, which is New Year's Evil. Fucking fantastic. All of that was on Easily Entertained, which is a channel that I used to do. You want
Yeah,
any of that? I'll miss it. I'm gonna go watch it after this podcast.
you're doing some TNA first, and then you're free.
I say that I've been watching some sites. I don't know why I'm derailing this. I don't give a shit about this Nigel stuff. I predicted it was a thing in one of the videos we did, which was easy because I watched Monday's episode where they teased doing it. But I predicted it. Just feel free to kiss the badge, everyone. Been watching a bunch of the Friday the 13th movies. I want to get to Jason X.
Jason X, the one where he goes to space.
Yeah, he goes to space. It's wild. It's wild.
It
It has slowed down, but I will get there eventually.
I will say what I love about a franchise is they eventually get to a point where they go, how can we top the last one? Space. Obviously, my example is Fast and Furious 9. And I refuse to watch that film because they went to space. And I know this is a mad copium by me, but I will say, I find going to space in a car more realistic than Dwayne Johnson's character in Hobbs and Shaw grabbing a helicopter and pulling it like with his bare arm and it not being ripped off. I know Dwayne Johnson can probably do that. I know he can probably do that in real life, but like, come on. Yeah, that is Fast and Furious is a fucking different beast entirely. I did love some of them, not all of them, but some of them. I will get back to the EastEnders now. Junior leaves. Yep, Junior is. Oh,
I suppose fun a bit. I'm kind of excited to see the nativity thing. It's going to happen. You always need some excuse to bring the square together. Like was it last year where Elaine was turning on all the Christmas lights and there was a big choir. It's always fun to do the big kind of like the more doughy Christmas stuff that, by the time you get to all the serious shit, it's like, whoa. Whoa.
yeah.
But yeah, nice to see, although I do feel like it'll be a very sad Christmas for Nigel.
And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. Yeah, so now we're on Junior. Junior, can't you see that your eyes hypnotize me? But yeah, it was announced a few weeks ago, leaked a few weeks ago, that he would be leaving, and after I think it's 18 months, roughly, yeah, he officially leaves in this week's episodes. It starts off with the aftermath. Well, I can't really talk about too much about Teddy goes to Monopoly jail yet, but I'll just try and run through the Junior stuff and try not intertwine the two of them yet.
I mean, it kind of intertwines it. What's the other topic so we can do those?
Teddy goes to jail. That's the only other topic I have.
Is there any other minor things?
No, not really.
Not really.
Zoe,
Right, yeah,
Elaine.
I guess there's Vikki stuff.
Very quickly, I'll obviously change the timestamp as well. Let me just change the timestamp so I can fucking do this. Yeah, Vikki very quickly. What's the timestamp? 24:40. I am a great producer. Vikki, fucking Vikki slash. Yeah, so
Right, Vicky's having a pretty rough time.
Thank
Why
you.
is she having a pretty rough time? She doesn't know how to process all this stuff with Joel. She's starting to feel guilty. She's starting to feel shame. And mostly, she doesn't really know how to deal with all the anxiety that it's generally left her.
Yeah, and this escalates with a group of lads watching a Drake Zagan whoa. Still, I still want. I know Joel is basically leaving in the next few weeks, but I still want Drake Sagan to be revealed that he's actually just a family man, and he
Yeah,
doesn't actually.
he's just a grifter. He loves his wife.
Yeah, or
He doesn't even make the most money in his household.
or he is completely like Ben Shapiro, where he can't make his wife come or wet. So you know, one of the two. That's why he angrily talks about shit. I can't make his wife come. Yeah, Drake Sagan, bitch. Um, but yeah, on this, Vikki basically gets shell shocked. She goes to the Vic and has a few points with the lads. To
I
quote,
mean, she also has a conversation with Tommy where she says, "Look, you're still a good kid, even if you." Basically, she says, "Look, I see the good in you. You did report it in the end. I don't blame you for doing it. You were just misunderstood." Then Amy says, "Yeah, lol, he knew more than he said. Don't believe this woe is me bullshit." And then she goes and yells at him.
yeah, and then yeah, she has a few points with the lads with Cathy and maybe Cat. I don't really
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, she has a few points. Then they go to the Albert, not the Albert. That's the gay bar. To the gay bar, gay bar. They go to Harry's barn, where obviously this man is trying to hit on a woman, and a woman's like, "Dude, leave me
Let's
alone."
call him. He did look like Johnny Sins.
Don't disrespect Johnny Sins.
Obviously, I don't know who that is. He's my favorite content creator, of course.
I like Johnny Sins' movies, you know. Um, Super Mario Stuck in a Pipe, that's a great one. Um,
He's got some of that. He's got some of that Anthony Truman charisma. You know what I mean? Just very wooden. You know, it's
I mean,
just
I
he's just
mean,
really good at being. Some would say his acting's quite stiff.
yeah, I mean, he's good at 5 inch, stiff actor.
And you know, it's sometimes just with the content what's out there, it might be a bit hard to swallow, but it all goes down eventually. Yeah, I like how you tried to add an innuendo in there, but you fucking shit them. Yeah, it's about fucking 5 inches, that is.
um, I did watch all of Johnny Sins' discography. You know, I got the Blu-ray collection behind me. You know, got it all behind me. He's a great filmmaker, is Johnny Sins. I will say, you know. But eventually, after the third movie, you do get fed up because it's all the same bullshit. So yeah, but I did watch them all. They were great films. I like Johnny Sins Goes to the Hobbit Overworld. That was a brilliant one. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of shit movie titles to give them, but I can't. I'm not really good with this. Unless you have one.
No, I've said all my funny bits.
All right. So yeah, Johnny Sins is hitting on this woman, and the woman's like, "Dude, I have a boyfriend."
She's not reciprocating
No,
whatsoever.
no. This is British Johnny Sins, by the way, because Johnny Sins is an American. And yeah, basically Vicky's like, "Dude, leave her alone." And then the man's like, "What are you gonna do?" And Vicky just runs away and goes into the house, smashes her gaff, and then leaves her there. That's basically what she does. And also, side note on Elaine, she basically she goes to a party with, oh god, who is it? Honey and Jean, and Charlie's the waiter. So they drink some bubbly, some champagne, and then she keeps asking where is Charlie, but obviously they think she's asking for drugs, not Charlie the waiter. And yeah,
Yeah, they think she's asking for some of that marching powder.
yeah, the Danny Dyer special. Uh,
I mean, to be fair, also I tried to watch that movie. The Danny Dyer one called Marching Powder. Fucking garbage. Absolute fucking cheat. Terrible. I got about like 40 minutes in and I went, fuck this. And I love seeing Danny Dyer do shit for some reason. He's got that EastEnders glow for me where I'm like, I love you, Danny Dyer. Just come back as Mick, it'll be better this time. But I couldn't stomach that. I could not stomach it.
I was going to watch it, but I didn't. Um, I was going to see it in cinema, but I just couldn't. Like I just
There's no way that went to cinema.
it, it did go to cinema, but it was kind of limited. You know, it was like a few dates, but not like you didn't get like a 3 month release window. It only had like 5 or 6 dates. In my town at least. I think in the
Like
audience,
that screams of absolute fucking
Scott
straight to DVD.
or the modern equivalent, Great Sky Cinema. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it got a limited
I mean, I'd
release.
say that it's already on Prime, so you know.
I mean, yeah, it's just come back, Nick Carter, please.
It feels like one of those movies that like your uncle would watch, but they don't make movies like these no more. And so what? Just because he says minge,
um,
like
I don't really know how to. I haven't seen Marching Powder, so I don't really know. Yeah, I was going.
it's just ass, honestly. Like a part of me thought it'd be funny to do like a. I've never actually voiced it, but it'd be funny to do that. I watched all the Danny Dyer's movies, one of those ones, and just be they were shit.
No, see, you got to play into the bit and say like they're great masterpieces, and people who don't understand are utter walk nonsense bullshit grifters. That's all you have to say. You just to call them masterpieces, just to fully rage bait people. And now again to the big topic, I guess. Teddy goes to jail and Junior leaves. Just need to change the timestamp here, so just give me a second. 32.
Also, that actually sounds like a funny content idea.
Well,
I
review.
watched all the Danny Dyer's movies.
It does. It does. I'm not doing it though. I don't think I want to lose brain power over it. Not that I have much brain power, but you know.
I was
Um.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah, holding on to those 3 brain cells you got left.
But I mean, 2 brain cells really, mate. Let's be real here. My head's just the cymbals
Come on,
clapping.
don't downplay yourself. Come on, you got 3. You got 3.
I mean, yeah, I'm working on a
It's all
can.
right.
All right. Um.
Do you want to do you want to get some ice cream?
I side note. I remember doing sports.
Distraction therapy.
I remember when I was a kid. Just side note. I know this is about Junior leaves and Teddy goes to jail, but
Oh,
uh,
it was just a bit. It was just a pretty. It was an alright week. It was better than the last one, but once again, it's still not been fantastic. So.
But I'm gonna leave the timestamp at 32:11. But
Yeah,
I will get to it in a second. But I remember for Sports Day one year, obviously I was a bit special, so they took me and this girl to get some ice cream. Got some ice cream when everyone played Sports Day. Right day of my life. Got a lovely cornetto.
you wonder why you're fat.
I'm just actually skinny at this point. So
Oh yeah, fair enough.
yeah. The last time I seen my actual mother, she just turned to me and went, "You're getting fat, you fat fuck." I went, okay.
Nice.
Haven't seen you in nearly 10 years
Parenting,
now.
parenting 101.
At least when my dad does it, he texts
Listen, fat.
listen, fatty. Um, at least when my dad does it, you know, he kind of has jokes with it to some extent, and yeah, so it just, there you go. And you know who doesn't have jokes with his kids? Junior. Junior and I'll rechange the timestamp just so people actually fucking don't get mad at us. Junior is leaving in this week's episodes. So to intertwine both of these, with Teddy goes to jail and Junior leaves, I'll start with sort of Teddy and then I'll go to Junior and then back to Teddy. So in Monday, in the aftermath of Oki and Ravi being stitched up for committing a crime, human trafficking, which it is human trafficking, Oki is very
I
paranoid.
think it's human exploitation, but
Human exploitation. Well, yeah. Sorry, I had to get the politically correct term in there, Piggy.
you're telling people what happened.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I just had to make the joke.
Teddy went to jail for drugs possession. It's actually murder. Who's lying?
But as we're saying, Oki's very paranoid, and he asked Ravi, yo, mate, what the fuck did you tell them? And he goes, mate, you're on your own, mate. I said, fuck you, I'm not helping you. Deal with it yourself, little bitch. And then Oki's, all right, wow. Wow, man, I could go to jail here. You're not helping me. And he's like, yeah, figure it out. And he basically, this also leads with Kojo, who is basically given a new toothbrush. But he's like, I want my toothbrush. I want my one, the one I like. I like the bristles on it. It's nice.
I just argue it's a very average autistic person being say, "Hey, you can't stay at your house." What? But that's where I live. That's my home. That's where all the comfort is. Ah, sorry, mate.
yeah. And
Say that it doesn't even look like it's cordoned up, like. But I guess they would have swept it before.
I mean,
Who knows?
realistically speaking, I would have to take a gander and say that the house, like a good few days has passed, so he actually can go into the house. Like it's not taped up. Like he actually could go in. And the house is like swapped and everything. So, yeah. But as I was saying, Kojo goes to his flat to get his.
After that phrase, realistically, I have to take a gain. Where the fuck that come from?
I just try and slip in words when I can that don't make sense, but I just try and do it.
It may roughly make sense.
But yeah, Kojo goes to his flat, and then Oki spots this. I mean, to be fair, you could probably spot Kojo. Let's be real. And he goes into the flat, and he basically corners Kojo. And my friend made the point that he wouldn't have stabbed Kojo, but I went, probably would have. Probably would have.
He would have.
And
what the fuck's he got to lose? He was carrying a gun like a couple months ago.
I mean, I think yeah, true.
You think Oki's averse to violence? I don't think so.
And he's like, get Harry down here, mate. Get Harry down here. So he's like, Harry, get your ass down here, mate. You've been summoned. And Harry basically goes, are you alright, coach? And then Oki's like, what do you fucking tell them? And then Harry's like, Kojo, just get out here with your toothbrush, please. And then Harry and Oki have a little scrap. They have a scrap, and they absolutely start.
As I said it, they get thrown around like an old tracksuit, just bloody launched across the gaff.
Yeah, I really want the TikTok bump where he goes flying off the wall, but obviously he's like a dummy. Or I guess the example I can use against Spider-Man 3 where he throws the new goblin against the wall. To make a Spider-Man reference. Bingo card there,
Bingo
please.
card, yeah.
But as I was saying,
one day somebody will make a bingo card.
Someone
watching
will.
the podcast.
Yeah, someone will.
Alfie Moon 2018, Spider-Man reference, wrestling reference.
Yeah.
Piggy makes a joke and it falls flat on its ass.
Yeah. Classic Piggy. But yeah, as I was saying, so Harry and Oki just absolutely throttle each other, and then Oki gets stabbed by Harry accidentally. I just like to think in my dumb mind that Oki just fell on the knife.
Well, that's how it looked. To be fair, it did look like they just both fell and the knife was sticking up.
I mean, it probably was. I don't know though.
But then obviously it was pre-Watershed. You can't just show someone getting righteously shanked in the side. You know what I mean? Like, there are limits.
And yeah, he gets stabbed, and then Harry's like, "Oh fuck, I'm going to jail." So he calls for Teddy to come down, and Teddy, rightfully so, comes down, and he's like, "All right, mate, just have a shower, sort everything out." And he talks to Nicola, and he's like, "Yo, Nicola, I'm gonna do something now, Nicola, and please don't be mad at me." And Nicola's like, what are you gonna do?" And he's like, "Don't you worry." And he basically rubs his hands on the knife. He cleans the knife, then rubs his hands on it. He plays a lovely tune. I don't know what the tune is. I don't know why my one went Sweet Baby Blues. I don't know who sings that.
I don't know what that fucking song is.
I think it's Sweet Baby Blues. I don't know. I probably just made up a song, if I'm being honest. And he sits there drinks some beer, and realizes he is fucked. He is.
Well, it's the whole point. And obviously, I say this if you want actually a proper full-on breakdown uh, about this, rather. Obviously, we did do a video saying did it go too far. Well, we were a little bit, a little bit more together, a little less tired. But um, essentially, Teddy wants to he wants to he wants to take the blow for Harry because Harry's got his whole life ahead of him, and Harry was in an awful situation. Wasn't really his fault, but it was just a terrible accident, which they probably could explain. But judging all the other criminal stuff that Harry had been doing, it's a pretty shit situation to be in. So therefore, Teddy kind of had a very reflective time saying, "Look, if anybody's going to take the blame for this, for my boy, it's me." And yeah, so he just basically just suits himself up and essentially says, "Yeah, it was me. It was all me. I did it." And then the main update is he just essentially says, "Look, Nick, I love you. I always will, but I'm going down for this."
He pleads.
And he gets charged with murder.
Yeah, he pleads guilty. It's just the last of Teddy. Who knows? Who knows? Probably. But
Probably.
we'll talk more after we get to Junior. So Junior is in the aftermath of Kojo. George wants to. He gets a phone. Sabina phones George, and it's like, yo, can you bring Kojo back to Ghana, please? And George is rightfully like, I don't want to, but he's safer there. And Junior's like, will you get your fucking finger out of your hole, mate? Will you fucking sort your life out, mate? Why would you send him back to Ghana when his whole life is here? And George is like, I haven't seen you this angry like since you joined the show, mate. What's got you so angry? And he sorts it out. He basically tells Ravi, look, mate, if you have my word that you won't send your merry men to hurt my brother, my uncle, I, it'll just be leave it there. We'll be mates. And yeah, he goes to Dubai, because that's where Xavier and Monique live, and yeah, he basically goes to Dubai because Xavier is getting a new dad because Monique is getting her back blown out. So yeah, he moves to. That is literally it. He just moves to Dubai to start a new life, and everyone's like, goodbye, Junior. I remember your one serious scene 2 weeks ago." And
Mate,
scene,
they got all the extras out to wave him off goodbye.
you would have fucking think it was the
It
Queen's
was like
funeral.
it was like when you play Wii Bowling and it turns around and everybody's clapping in the background. Like fucking Junie didn't interact with this many people, was it? Lauren didn't give a shit he was going. They had a connection. He he gets a little scene with Cindy where it's like, "Oh, you helped me grow up," which is a bit strange, but yeah, fine, fair enough. But yeah, like I said, it's always the annoying bit with exits, right? I suppose it's annoying in a sense because finally you go, all right, fair enough. This was what Junior could have done had he have stayed. And in that aspect, you do just kind of look back and you go, well, yeah, but why the fuck weren't you doing that whilst we were here though? Like, why didn't you show this whilst he was here? And I mean, this can also be extended to Teddy, right? Where if this is Teddy's exit, which we don't know and we don't have any confirmation of it, but let's be honest, I don't know how he's going to get away from a murder charge, which he's pleading guilty to. um, why did you wait this far to do it? Because they didn't really get that much of a squeeze. What Teddy's only been around it's been slightly more than a year.
You're a year and about 4 months.
And obviously, like Teddy's whole purpose was to bring in the new Mitchells and bring in Barney and Teddy, and then Nicola got involved, and obviously Nicola is gonna be here for the next like 10 years. So let's be fucking real. But it's so weird to just shelve it. I say this, my fucking at some point we're gonna start up the actual like Deadpool, but we're gonna have to call it something slightly different for YouTube. But like I feel like at the start of every like kind of tenure. We're gonna have to figure out who actually gets axed. Because my Deadpool will be looking fucking phenomenal right now. Because it's like, who was I saying was on the chopping block? Anna, Freddie, Junior, Teddy. And then I said Zach and Chelsea. So it's looking good. It is looking real good right now. So the Watching Walford Deadpool coming to you. We'll figure out the points and stuff at some point, but that sounds fun. But yeah, it's just you've shown great potential, but it's just a shame that it's over now. But also, I can understand why they were gone because they didn't actually get treated like this whilst they were here. I think if it is Teddy's exit as well, I am quite sad because you stop throwing Mitchells down the shitter, guys. You had to create a whole new family to get new Mitchells on the show. And Stevie's gone, Teddy's gone. Now it's just Nicola, Barney, and Harry. Like Mitchells, they do come out of the woodwork, but not nearly as much as they usually do. So it's just it's just a shame, really. It's just a shame he's gone because I still think like we saw flashes of like brilliance from Teddy. Like he had a lot of cool characterization. He he had stupid quotes, like he quoted The Art of War, which is fucking fantastic. He had really good lines. Like, and is it really just because they tried to put him and Sharon together, but it didn't really work out because it just didn't click? Like, I don't know. It felt like he was just upstaged, but we also saw glimpses of like the darker side. You know, he's got some criminal stuff going on. He's like, oh yeah, hide all the dodgy shit I'm doing. But yeah, it's just kind of. But then we saw flashes of like him getting really angry at Nicola, where he goes into like the fucking loose cannon mode, where you don't know if he's about to just smash someone's face, and that was really fun. But we just never really got it. So I don't know. And the same with Junior, really. Like Junior was good, but he was literally just brought in to play foil for Cindy's Christmas. He was there to be another body in the Cindy Gets Whacked Christmas special. And yeah, I like good exits, but I don't know. It's always thing, right, where it feels like you should probably give these characters one last roll of the dice before you just axe them.
I mean,
And that's
yeah,
not really something you get in soap. It's mostly just, all right, who's going, who's leaving? All right, you're gone. You've been shit the whole time. But you've been writing it. You've not given them anything to do. But yeah, it's just kind of it's a bit sad. I'm not too upset about Junior. I'm more upset about Teddy, but we don't necessarily know if he is like gone. But yeah, just kind of just one of those annoying things in soap, really. I wish it was better, but unfortunately, seems like it's over for both of them.
before I
Good
get
exits either way, but yeah.
before I get into the thoughts about the show, I will say the junior fan club is still open for people who actually want to join. You know, it's only one member, me currently, but this is what I've been wanting for Junior. I just hate this narrative that you bring a character in, they don't do anything, and then their exit, they're like a fucking 5-star classic like person. Like, cause Junior literally like is doing all this stuff trying to be a better person, and you have George who's scared. He even says in these episodes, "Dad, you run away, you hide when the going gets tough. You abandon us all the time. You're gonna do it. You did it with me. You're gonna do it with Kojo. Will you fucking sort your life out, mate?" And like, it really, really sets George straight. And also, George does beat the shit out of Ravi as well in this week's episode. Which I didn't really mention, but yeah.
We covered it in the other video we did about it.
Yeah, and yeah, so it's sad to see Junior go, but again, it's another character that you didn't give any potential to because you just saw him as Max Brannon, basically. But Max Brannon without the charisma. Sorry to be rude to you, Junior, but you are cool. I do think you're fantastic. I am one of the few Junior Knight fans of the Reddit and shit. I truly, like I said, there's a lot of potential you could have had with him, but when the glass ceiling is basically, yeah, you don't like your dad, and you shag your dad's ex-wife.
And you're
Yeah,
also never really gonna get over the fact that your dad left you.
yeah. It's like there is a glass ceiling for you in that sense,
Yeah.
um, which is a
And
shame.
also,
But
we judge everybody on their floor, not their ceiling. You
yeah,
know, we don't. It's usually what have they done lately, and the answer is Junior's done nothing. It's likewise with Teddy, but like with Teddy, you can at least say that he was successful because, as said, he ushered in two new Mitchells, and Harry and Barney are both pretty loved, and obviously Nikolai's there to kind of steer the ship now, and he just kind of got upstaged. But it's always the thing, right? Where with most of the sort of like most of the figures who actually do introduce a new families, usually they're either the only ones left or the one who goes first. And it was just the one who went first. Um, yeah, it's a shame, but also he never really got the opportunities. But at least it is the annoying thing with soap tropes where you will finally realize the potential that the character had all along in the last week that they're there, and it does typically leave the door more open for them to return. But also, we know that they're not returning. You know what I mean? Like, is Junior Knight ever getting brought back? I don't think so.
I maybe see him returning as a once off for like, say, George's funeral or something. But yeah, I now I'm gonna get into the thoughts about the show.
Oh,
Um,
and also there's a bit about Harry at the end.
oh yeah, Harry on Monopoly money overdoses. Actually, it's on the old drug, but yeah, he overdoses. Is he dead? No, he's probably not dead. But if he is,
No.
yeah. So he overdoses, and Nicola comes to save him. So yeah, Barney thankfully didn't see it. That would have fucked him up. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, he was dangled off a bridge, so I think being dangled off a bridge would be a bit more. But yeah. So thoughts about this show and the awards?
Uh,
Let's
it
get
was
into
a decent week. Well, it was like I said. I think the episode where Harry and Oki have the showdown is probably the best single episode that Ben Wadey's done. Um, but it just I don't know, like it's good, but it's also set the scene for exits, which also people feel a little bit bittersweet about. But alternatively, and I always have this relationship with the Reddit because we have to what we don't have to do Reddit regularly, but we do because it's it's just a content strategy. Um, people are now saying people are saying, why was Zach made to be Barney's dad? And they're saying it was dumb. They completely forgotten about it, and they're so close to the money. They're so close. Like, oh, so Teddy's in prison, and we're probably not going to be seeing Teddy much anymore. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if Barney had a father figure in his life? Oh, yeah, like, come on. Of course, Zach's gonna become a part of fucking Barney's life, isn't he?
yeah.
Fucking check, like, it's only a circle. Just connect the fucking dots, please. Please, Reddit. It wasn't forgotten. It wasn't dumb. It's just why would Barney need a dad when his dad's still around?
I mean, yeah, I
So
agree.
maybe now that Teddy's gone, maybe Barney and Zach will actually begin to have some sort of relationship.
Yeah.
Just like just guys, please. Just you're so nearly on the money, but you just keep fucking it up. It's unreal.
I will say that I pretty much liked this week. Tuesday's episode was probably the best. The one with Oki and Harry showing down. I did like Teddy sacrificing himself for Harry, and basically saying, "Look, son, I'll take the crime for you." Not many people would do that. Would take the bullet for someone, but he would. I feel like it is in Teddy's character, and also with the sack stuff, like why he was met Barney's dad, it would make more sense to have a dad there than have no dad. Kind of like if Nicola does go through with the third child, um, like that she will raise Junior Night. Um, well, I just feel like calling him Junior Night is funny in my eyes.
Let's be honest, he'll probably get called Teddy.
Yeah, but I really hope he's got like Junior Night.
Or maybe he'll just be like Theodore or some shit like that.
Yeah, probably Theodore. I think that's Teddy's like name, actual name in the show, Theodore Long. And yeah, so this week was all right. I can see why people are fed up of this direction Ben Whiteley's going in, and I completely agree with it. I like we spent half this podcast before the after show just talking about random shit because it was much better than the actual EastEnders. But with the EastEnders, there's not really. Sorry, sleeper in my eye. There's not really much happening, and there is. It's just kind of drifting by. It's driftwood, in a sense, and yeah, some weeks it's like a long plodding week where it takes too long to invest, and then some weeks it's short. I know this is just man complains about length of show, but like, yeah. So I don't know how to describe it, but some weeks it feels a bit long, like it's just taking a long time to get over. So, and some weeks they fly by, but this week it was in the middle, in my eyes, where it flew by, but I also did at some point go a bit slow. But I absolutely think it was one of the better weeks. I know we're only the second week into November, already better than previous weeks in my eyes.
Oh yeah.
Might be the best week in November, but I can't just say it until November's over. And if we're doing Walford on tap for Christmas, this is going to be mental. Trying to do Walford on tap and squeeze every little bit of juice out of the EastEnders when the juice we're getting is like 1%. So yeah.
See, I'm gonna describe Ben Whiteley's era like how the other week I decided because I've got a blender. I love myself a banana smoothie, delicious. But I some newsflash, I actually eat fruit, delicious. Love fruit, it's great. Also have some oranges, and I was like, fuck it. People make orange juice by putting it in a blender. Let's just blend up these oranges, and it was a mess. It was a shit show. I didn't really plan it out too well, but just blend them up. And then I'm just like, oh, this should be delicious. And then because I'm not I don't really think many things through properly. So obviously I blend it all up, it's all done. It took me ages. And then suddenly drink it. I'm like, oh, there's fucking bits in it. Ugh. Ugh. And that's how I describe Ben Whiteley's EastEnders. It's orange juice with bits in it. Some people like it. Most people don't really give a shit. But it wasn't like, and likewise, the orange juice, it was okay. It wasn't great. It was there. I drank it. I got through it. And at the end of the day, probably not going to do that again. I don't know. It feels like individual moments are good in this era. Individual moments have been pretty good. Individual moments have been pretty interesting. But I don't think Ben Wadey's managed to get any momentum, but I think that's a choice. And I don't really understand why, because, I feel like it feels like momentum's not really that hard to come by in soap, but it feels like any time there's a hint of like, oh shit, we're moving somewhere with pace, it feels like it just stalls out again. But it feels like it's a choice to stall out. It feels like he wants it to get fucking slow again. What are you doing?
wow.
What are you even doing, mate?
Wow.
He just sat there in his chair, just floating out like a frog. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It feels like there are moments where you would say, "Hey, this could catch a light. This will get really interesting," and then he just fucking cuts the leg off. Like, there's only a slight cut. There's no infection. What are you fucking doing that for? Just, I don't know. I just hope it heats up properly because fucking, it's not looking good, boys. And it's not been horrendous. Like I said, it's not fucking Hollyoaks. It's not Coronation Street. They're easy jabs, of course. Do love both of them. But I don't know. There's just no momentum. The momentum doesn't carry, and I guarantee next week we'll be fucking back to seeing Zoe fucking try find Minnie Mo, and the stalker stuff will be back, or like we'll get to see Vikki struggling after the Joel stuff. Like, just come on, guys. Just you're because I fuck with it. New direction, putting most of the newer characters front and center. That's cool, but like just try and get some momentum and actually just land it, because I don't think we've had consistent quality out of Ben Wade's weeks of EastEnders. It's always very hit or miss. One week it can be really exciting, and then the next week we're gonna be back to fucking, as I said, gonna be back to seeing Zoe fucking have a stalker, and we're gonna be back to seeing fucking Anthony Truman being shit. And it's just like you just it needs to take light at some point. At some point the ember's gonna go out. You just need a spark.
Yeah, you've summed it up perfectly. Where I've nothing to add, and now I guess we can do the awards. So we have a few awards. We have the Chris Clenshaw Award, most promising, basically. We have the Anthony Truman Award. He's cold as ice. We have the underrated, and then we have the Who Needs Slapping Down. I guess to start off with the Chris Clenshaw Award, Junior's exit is the most promising thing to me. I know that might be a slight dig, but it was the most promising thing to me. Like, in his final week, he truly showed the chops he could deliver and how to execute them. From my making out like he's a hitman, but like he did show in his final week, like this is what you could have had me doing, but you didn't. But I could have been doing this, and he did it fantastically. I like him when he gets a bit mad because he actually shows he has range. I know that sounds mean, but he actually shows like he can do getting that, because most characters who get angry sob. I'm looking at Haley Slater.
He just gets pissed off. It's great.
Yeah,
Like you can see him just like, really, this fucker. Like anytime George is like, you should pay attention to your family, and he's just gonna sit there like, yeah, pay attention to your family, George. Who the fuck doesn't do that either? Like, you can tell him, just get immediately like, yeah, sound.
yeah.
It's great.
I will add, by the way, one of my favourites of George and Junior bits is Christmas 2024, where obviously it's revealed, and then I think people leave, and then it's George Junior and someone else, and George grabs, like, sees a glass table, smacks it, and he's like, what the fuck? Well, he doesn't say what the fuck you doing, but he like screams, and you just see Junior being like, oh shit. I haven't seen him this angry in a while. He just absolutely shit. Also, I will say the final scene that he has with George before he like drives away, where he's in the boxing den, and it's like, come on, Dad, let's have one last sparring match. And then George's like, don't hit me in the noggin. Remember concussion syndrome.
Yeah, that was fun. No headshots.
It was fun. I hope George now moves into his flat, so George has a flat. And he's not really. I don't want to say bunking up because that sounds wrong, but he's not really in the same house with Nigel and Julie, because that won't really be. That won't really.
It needs a bit more. They need a bit more space.
Or you could just move Kojo, Harry, and I believe there's like 2 or 3 rooms in his flat. You can move them there. So yeah. I will also just side note. I will just also give the Chris Clenshaw Award to Oki, Harry, Teddy, and. Because this award you can give multiple people if you want. I just want to give it to everyone in the Oki storyline in the end. I know we complained about it for months dragging on, but I will say, like, Oki's actor
still stands.
Yeah, Oki's actor did a great job. The person who plays Harry did a great job. The person who plays Kojo did a great job. I found out from watching this that the guy who plays Harry and the guy who plays the guy who plays Kojo, are actually just great mates in real life. So they kind of had chemistry. They worked on stage shows, I believe, before they joined EastEnders. So, like, you can tell the chemistry is there. It's not sort of wooden. It's actually there, like Anthony Truman, unlike Anthony Truman. But yeah, what is your Chris? And also just Teddy, you get it. Just him sitting there and he holds up well, this is not a pint, this is a glass of water, but it can be vodka if you want it to be. But he just holds up like a can of drink, and he's like, cheers, downs it, and then just obviously Oki's lying there dead, but you don't see Oki because he waters it.
Can of drink.
Can of
That's
drink.
what it always says on the fucking takeaway stuff. It's like, what do you want? Can of drink. Can of drink. Yes. Dr. Pepper, can of drink. It's fucking great.
I just side note, I do love when they have to do off-brand shit, and it's not Stellas, it's fellas. Come on, guys, all my fellas. It's not Coke, it's cock. Come on.
Fuck it. Most promising. It was a good week. It was heightened. It was exciting. But it's just a shame that it has to come at the cost of likely two characters who never really reach their own potential.
Yeah, I would agree. Do you have anything else to add, or?
Nah, that's it.
All right. Now, this was originally the Steve Blackman Award, and it got changed to the Keanu Taylor Award of Excellence. And now, we found someone more wooden than Keanu. I'm just doing it as a build-up for. I won't keep doing that bit until like 2 weeks later. I just want to continue the lineage so people know this is the Keanu Taylor Award of Excellence. This is the Anthony Truman Award. This is for the most wooding. It can be literally the door behind me. It can be anything possible. In the show, it can literally inanimate objects, people. I don't know what I'll give it to. I'm trying to think here. I think I want to give it to just George and Junior, like Junior and George, just throughout the week, just like bitching at each other, or also George going up to Ravi and literally just because it reminds.
Fuck out.
Now I don't know if you've seen. I hope you've seen the famous clip. But have you ever seen that famous Simpsons meme where Dr. Hibbert holds up the picture and it's like, you go, look in the mirror, and then he puts his fist through it? I just really wanted George to take on a nondescript picture frame. Anyways, what is your Anthony Truman Award? Can't give it to Anthony Truman this week. He's not in the shop, so.
Yeah, true.
But I can if you want, but like he's not here, so it wouldn't make sense.
I had somebody distracted me with Simpsons references.
Right, trying to give it to that guy who had green paint.
The police. The police's fucking observation of the Oki situation. Well, Teddy must have just killed him, didn't he? Well, case closed. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being like optimistic as a fan, but it feels like there would be a little bit more of a fucking Like, it felt like it was just treated like a case closed. Like, well, got him. He killed him, didn't he? It's like, yeah, but what about the circumstances that led them to that situation? We got to figure that out. Nah, just killed him, didn't he? Get charged. You're going to jail, buddy. Like, what? Like, is Oki got Harry into a fucking drug situation? But then again, I guess the police don't know.
I mean,
but it's like, well, charge an MC up.
I mean,
you're in jail, prick.
To me, the most obvious thing would be Harry, because you'd be like, hold on here, like, because there'll be pent up anger.
At least haven't even spoken to him, have you?
Yeah, like Teddy probably just went to Oki once, went, do you want a pint of milk, mate? And that was it.
Harry literally said they know that Harry was groomed by the police, and they just go, well, see ya, Teddy.
It's like when they go to find that child who went missing in Portugal. They just take holidays nowadays. Like, that's all they do now when they're looking for that child. They just go, fuck it, we're going on a holiday to look for them, even though they're dead. It's basically what the police are doing. It's like, fuck it, Teddy did it. Fuck it, Portugal, here we come. Let's go, lads.
Like it feels I don't know. It was just a little bit too black and white for my fucking. Like, they know that Oki got Harry into some drug shit. Just go, well, clearly nothing bad going on here. He just killed him in cold blood. What? Case closed, guys. Let's go to the bar. Like,
it's like that fucking LA No War thing. Where do you fuck young boys, Valdez? It's just that.
And it's such an out of pocket line, and it's not even like he's not a nonce or anything. He's just a slightly older man who likes like 20-year-olds.
It's brilliant line 'cause I just love the actor
It comes
who.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, do you fuck young boys, Valdez?
Are you
What?
a
They're all
madman?
20. They're all 20. Like, don't pay me like that. Like, fucking hell.
It's my favorite line out of that game. It's so out of pocket.
It just comes out of nowhere. But then again, my favorite one is obviously the fucking guy who's like, "Am I lying to you?" Like his face is just distorting in some Jim Carrey nightmare scenario.
Obviously the
Are you lying? No. What?
obvi-
Of course you're lying. Never do that.
obviously the best one to play if you just want like to take the piss out of a game is Heavy Rain. Just for the fucking. It's either Sean or Jason, right? It's like Sean,
John.
Jason. It always gets me.
People probably don't even know what Heavy Rain is anymore.
Yeah, yeah. It's a fucking it's a shit game. It's a shit game. The
No,
guy.
it's a solid game.
It's all right.
Don't
Yeah,
shit on it.
it's a decent game.
It was ahead of its time.
Yeah, but yeah, just that's the police. It's just Elaine of war. Did you murder this man, Teddy? Yes, I did. Fair enough. Off to prison. There you go. So, Jack, look, that's how you do your job, mate. He confessed to the crime. He did it.
And I suppose also the other annoying bit is obviously Ravi's now fucking in his emo era because he's like, oh, he's just, I, I don't feel bad for him. He goes, yeah, but I saved their lives. They were gonna die without me. Yeah, well, you still got them in there, didn't you? Don't act like you bought them a fucking Lamborghini. You
And
didn't. You fucking forced them to do a bunch of drug mule shit, potentially get them taken in prison. Harry's now hooked to pretty hard fucking drugs. And I saved him. Yeah, sure you did. And now he's always wearing his hood up, being all like, "Oh, woe is me. I was supposed to go to jail for human exploitation, but now I'm just an informant on the police. My life is so hard." Sipping tea out of my fucking favourite mug. Like, fuck off. He needs to pay. He needs to pay for what he did. It wasn't all Oki that was the problem. Rafi got them in this fucking scenario in the first place.
number one dad mug he's drinking out of it, going, "My life is
It's
so
like
tough."
fucking it's like if the famous joke is like Piggy if when Piggy used to stay around here and Piggy had like 20 quid in his wallet and I robbed it and then he just went, "I'm gonna burn your house down." I was like, what? You left it there? It's just like, what the fuck? Oh, I just no sympathy for Ravi whatsoever. He needs to pay, and I don't fucking. Now he's like, "Oh, I'm just so tortured." You caused this, you prick. Fuck you,
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I would agree with that.
human.
We have two
And
more.
yeah, he's gonna stay on the show, isn't he? He's gonna stay on the show. Him and Pri are gonna get back together eventually. He's not gonna pay for any of his fucking crimes. So he's gonna be an informant for the police, and the police gonna take down the fucking crime syndicate. And then it's gonna be like, "Ah, good job, Ravi. You took him down. Fuck off. He needs to pay. Ruin people's lives." And now he just gets to sit in his flat in fucking cum-stained joggers, fucking sad why Priya doesn't look at him like she used to. Fuck off. I don't know why I'm so pissed off about it, but I am.
Yeah, yeah. Just laughing
I
at.
just his face annoys me.
Yeah, just imagining him in some Midwest emo now. A wife's life is so tough. Just
Like
uh,
fucking Teddy's going to prison. You're fucking sat in your house. Fuck off. Ruin lives. Woe is me. Grow up, Ravi.
Danny May has seen this rant
I
and
don't
is
even
fucking
get that.
fuming.
I don't even get that tilted about things, but I'm fucking fuming.
like I said, Danny May is seeing this rant and he is currently fuming. He is fuming at his computer. Just to reference this, Danny May is a lovely follower of the channel. I checked some of his community posts and he was just going on a rant about Ravi. About Ravi being a snitch and he wouldn't do it. So that's where my little joke comes from. No offense to Danny May, he's a lovely bloke. Or woman. But yeah, the other two awards we have is
Who
underrated.
are you to assume?
Don't know, I'm the gender police, bitch. So underrated. Do you want to know who's underrated for you, Ash?
I don't know.
Um,
No one. I'm too angry.
I will. Okay, actually? Let me think about who is genuinely underrated. I will give it to Teddy. I'll just give it to Teddy. I I gave Junior one of the awards. I give Teddy the other one. And the last one, who needs slapping down? Ravi.
Yeah.
Ravi for both of us.
Might shock you, but I think Ravi needs slapping down.
And now it is time for Strictly Speaking.
Oh, all right. Cancel out all the rage. Oh, all right. I'm ready.
Go ahead. It's your time to shine, mate.
Oh. So Strictly was solid enough again this week. Once again, we're back to the stage where we're out of all of the themed weeks, so now I think it's just a couple of pretty standard weeks up till Blackpool, which is obviously they get down to the Blackpool they get down to the Blackpool ballroom, and it's a big deal. It means you've actually gotten pretty far in the competition. The person who I said should have gone last week went. Ellie went, and I thought it was the right time. And this week Harry went, which I think was also the right decision, as he just wasn't very good at this point in the competition. Like, he was alright, but he definitely he showed promise and absolutely underdelivered. But it was alright. Balvinder, who plays Suki, did a cool tribute to put to a Punjabi themed dance, which is obviously nice, and it felt like this is possibly her sort of breakthrough to finally actually not be in the fucking dance off every single week. Because she basically has for the last 3 or 4 weeks where she's like, well, Bal, despite you being pretty good, fuck you, and that's why. It's like, sound, cheers, Shirley. Because the judges always have to have their punching bags. It was pretty good. I don't think it wasn't a fantastic week. I don't think anybody kind of overperformed. I thought it was a decent week. It was a fun one, but I'm happier that we're back to just a couple more weeks of just standard dances, and we don't need to fucking put themes over everything else. I think that's where it's at with Strictly for me. It's still good. I'm still enjoying it, but also, yeah, I'm looking forward to a couple more weeks of just standard fucking dances and not like, hey, I'm gonna dress up as Homer Simpson. I always the one that always wound me up the most was, I think it was in the first series. It was in the series we watched whilst we were doing. There was obviously Nigel Harmon who played Dennis Rickman, and it's like, it's Halloween week, and he's fucking dressed up as, it's like, he's doing Batman. Yeah, let's go. Let's get some kiss from a rose. Adam West Batman. So what you done that for? Fucking this really strong ballroom dancer, Adam West Batman, and he's in tight fucking spandex. It's like, what are you doing this for, guys? For fuck's sake. But yeah, still good. Still love Strictly. Still my boo.
Yeah. And now it's time for the after show. Because I don't really have anything to add for Strictly. This is just your segment. So, the after show. Sorry, when you were talking, I went on Instagram to look at DMs and fucking, I found out that Ringside is selling the AEW Chase figures, and I went, yeah, I could have got Brandon Cutler for less than $70. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it.
Piggy just loves wasting money.
Look, I need to complete my AEW line. I did not mean. I'm such a fucking idiot. I should have invested in crypto. Um,
Fucking good luck, mate. I ain't trusting you with crypto. I'm not trusting either of us with crypto. Are you gonna sell? You gonna sell? Ah, it'll go up. It goes down.
I, I found Monopoly in Fortnite, right? And I was playing. So this is just the after show, by the way. This is where we talk about utter nonsense and anything we find interesting. But I will say I was playing Monopoly, or Fortnopoly as it's called, with Rose. And I literally bankrupted him. I won the game because I refused to sell, and I refused. Like, I had $5, but I kept putting houses down, and then
Nice.
I had $0, and then he would land on the house, and I'd get like 800 back, and then he'd be down to like 200, and then I'd land on some of his houses. He'd get the money back, so it was just going back and forth. Meanwhile, you had
Piggy's gone to the me school of Monopoly. Who needs cash money? Just get buildings.
And then obviously, Flora made, or not Flora, Rose made Flora go bankrupt. So yeah, I did trick Sid into downloading Fortnite. Sid is Ash's best friend. I did lie to him, and I did say that the marriage crumping email is in Fortnite. Even though it isn't. It isn't.
What an asshole! What an asshole! Friend of the channel.
I thought he knew. I thought he
Gibson's hit and run streamer.
I thought he knew. I thought he knew I was messing. I don't know if he genuinely just downloaded it because he thought the email was in it or not. But
I don't know. If it is, it's funny regardless.
Because I remember. I remember because my last message I found in his stream, he was like, "Is the Crumpin' emo by Marge Simpson in Fortnite, Piggy?" Because obviously I play it, and I'm like, "Yes," and then I never showed up again. And then I got on last night to play Fall Guys on Fortnite for Escape from Granny, and all I seen was Sid. I'm not gonna dox his like Epic Games gamer tag, but it's like Sid is in lobby. I'm like, yes. The only way to make him download it is by tricking him. I'm an asshole.
That was just funny, isn't it?
It is funny. So imagine,
like, obviously, if you did that to me, I'd be like, "Fuck you."
Well, no, what I could do with you, I could be like, we could play Monopoly on Fortnite. Come on, Ash. You know?
Oh no, you also just say, the Art the Clown gift will expire. Fuck's sake.
I could. Fortnite is adding Plopper the Pig from the Simpsons movie, which like, knowing my brand, I will have to get him, so I can have a little Plopper the Pig sidekick, in the game, because they've added sidekicks. He's not a battle pass skin. You actually would have to buy him in the store.
Fortnite battle pass.
I just shit out my ass. But I also, just on Fortnite before we get into the actual after show, I will say that they've actually updated it now. So say I have 400 V-Bucks, and say I need 1,500, they will round up the exact amount that you need, and actually charge you the amount you need, so you don't have to buy like 1,000 V-Bucks and then another 1,000. They'll just charge you the amount you have. Because it's better.
It's a bit less gummy.
Yeah, but yeah, it's still. But I've enjoyed the Simpsons season. I haven't really been playing the Simpsons season because I just Simpsons is interesting, but it's hard to do an entire season, like a month-long season of it. But I will say they added flying donuts into the new update, in the one that came out the 11th, and they've added flying donuts. And basically, when a storm comes, there's a second storm where Homer has summoned donuts, so you might get hit by a donut. They've also added Moe's shotgun, the one with the 5 guns on it. So yeah, and also if you shoot a shotgun up in the air, if you emote and then shoot a shotgun up in the air, you get an emote, or you get like 500 XP that says someone's dissing your fly girl. So there you go. There's some fun facts for you.
Nice.
But yeah, how's your week been, mate? How's your week off been?
It's been good. Contrary to, for some reason, I'm really my brain just switched off during most of this part. I don't know why. It's been a good week, honestly. It's been chilling. I've been playing Poker Rogue, which is it's just Pokemon, but you just do waves, right? You do battles, and there was and in Pokemon there's a thing where if you get a shine, that like Pokemon's one of those things where you can get shiny variants of Pokemon, but like in the games it's like 1 in 8,000. So like it's so fucking rare. But in this one they do events where the shiny luck's up, and obviously the shiny means you can get better items and shit. So, but it's cool. So me and the brother were watching that, or playing that rather. I finally watched Celebrity Traitors, um, which honestly was pretty good. It was surprisingly good. I knew who won ahead of time, but I was still hooked in the fucking episodes. Like, oh, because if no one's ever watched Traitors, essentially there are three murderers, and the rest are faithfuls, or well, three traitors. The rest are faithfuls, and they have to like suss out who the murderers are, or who the traitors are. Fucking hell,
So,
get the branding right, me. Fucking hell.
so basically,
You have to
Cluedo.
suss out who the traitors are. Yeah, essentially, and it all goes down. And yeah, it was really good. It's really good. As I said earlier, I've been watching Australian Survivor,
Can I,
where
eh?
they are put on a fucking island. Put on an island, forced to survive. They do pretty physical challenges, but it's mostly just about all the Aussies like just trying to make alliances and shit with each other, trying to like gauge the room. Like it's a weirdly political Lord of the Flies. Except no one's. I forget who the fuck. Is it I think it's Roger in Lord of the Flies, who's just a fucking. He's just a weapon. Like he's just crazy. Just
Um,
impales a pig. Um, he's mental, honestly. Roger needs meds. That's all I'll say about. I
I
think
mean,
it's Roger.
I had to do To Kill a Mockingbird and Of Mice and Men, but Of Mice and Men has been fucking memed in my lifetime because everyone just does the Lenny and Mo. I think it's Lenny and
It is
Mo,
Roger. Yeah, he needs meds. Honestly, he's unhinged.
but like, yeah, the
I
of
still like Lord of the Flies. Never read it since school, but I still love it.
well, I will say I do like Of Mice and Men. I think it's a Chevelle song as well. Of Mice and Men. I might be wrong. It might not be Chevelle, but I will say just on Of Mice and Men, fucking fantastic film. Fucking great film.
With,
It,
with Lenny
yeah, Lenny. I think the other
or
one's been
Lenny.
yeah, Lenny. Just look at the stars, Lenny. Everything will be all right. It's the one I keep seeing is Lightning McQueen shooting Mater. I don't know
Fuck's
why,
sake.
but but yeah, I just it's a fantastic fucking movie, and book is as well as the book is decent. Obviously you get the teacher who is down with the kids. So when they get to that word, that N word, she obviously says it gangster, Um, she
Ada, of
yeah,
course.
it'd be like the student be reading it like Lenny went
Look,
for a
look,
walk.
look, looking at the only at the only person who wasn't white in the class.
Like I don't know why, but in my head the teachers
Just what
always.
you get from it's just what you get from living in a fucking small farmer town. Like, it's just like fucking hell.
I don't know why, but
And it was the head teacher as well.
but as I was gonna
He,
say,
he was he was just dropping it hard R, and it's like fucking hell, teacher.
I don't know why, but when I was thinking of it, I just think this is like, okay, student. Now I will say the words and you will read the rest. So I'll be like, Lenny went for a walk, and then the teacher will be like, N word screamed. Insert character. Be like, teacher, are you down with the kids? Yes, I am. but
Yeah, it's just wild, isn't it?
To
Well,
Kill a
it's just
Mockingbird.
you'd always have the one kid who was like, ah, fuck it,
I'll
and
say
then
it.
just fully sent it, and it's like, all right, guys, let's just calm down.
I mean, yeah, I mean, of my cement has the word in it. To Kill a Mockingbird had the word in it. Mate, To Kill a Mockbird's a fucking mental book, I will say. Boo in the corner of the room. I wish it was in color, but I understand why it was made in like the 50s and 60s. So yeah,
All right, racist. Shit joke there. Just a shit joke. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much more on books. I've read more books in the last year than I've read in the last 10. Um, one book. I was like, I swear I read more than one. I read Perks of Being a Wallflower not too long ago, and I bought the Dear Evan Hansen book and then read about like 80 pages and went, fuck it, who cares?
Fair
My
enough.
hyperfixation vanished.
Fair enough.
Um, it's kind of wild how school kind of makes you school makes reading less fun because you should want to enjoy reading and want it to not be a chore, but often or not it's like, oh well, I guess I'm just gonna fucking read this then. You just shitly do it. But it was good fun. It was good fun. Yeah, Australian Survivor pretty good. Big Brother's also wrapping up towards the end. Thank fucking Christ. My tiny, not PSO, my tiny real opinion about Big Brother in this series is it probably went on way too fucking long. It's gone on way too long. It's unreal. Like why is it still on? It's been like 40 days. I don't like, and at this point, I don't even give a shit who wins. I just know who I don't want to win, and I feel like people have just kind of skated by from just not being super problematic, so they've not been voted out. But it's like this is my final like six or whatever, just bollocks. Um, Obviously Jenny or Cameron to win. That's all. That's my stakes, my claim. Calendar. So the day after fucking Big Brother ends, Strictly start. Not Strictly. I'm a Celeb starts. And obviously I'm gonna be watching that as well. It's just like, yeah, fucking hell. It's stop. Like I don't want to add any more reality TV to my fucking schedule. I want my 9 o'clock back. It's been gone since fucking the end of October, for fuck's sake. No, the end of September even. Like, make it stop, please. Make it stop. I want my 9 o'clock back. I won't be doing anything different, but I just want it back.
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
gave you I gave you my 9 p.m. Please respond.
Please, yeah, please.
Um,
I don't know.
do like I'm a Celeb. I'm a Celeb's fun. It was always funny to kind of take the piss out my brother, because my brother's like, yeah, if I do that, I'd fucking nail it. It's like, yeah, oh, yeah, would you? Yeah, I'd polish it off easy. Sheep testicles, get it in me mouth. So it'd just be like slightly taking the piss. Um, no one clip that out of context, please.
Clip it.
Forget the part of the fact that I am Welsh. So it's, just forget that. Forget that bit.
Mods,
Uh,
edit this out in post production.
but I do like I'm a Celeb as well. It is good fun. As I get progressively older, the more reality TV's just slipping into my fucking time, and I don't know why, but it's just fun. It's just fun, boring bollocks. It's not high art. You get to switch the brain off and just fucking laugh at celebrities being idiots. Like you can tell it's weird when I actually start to vaguely know some of the celebrities who are actually like going into places. It's like, oh, I'm a part of the system now.
Fucking angry Ginge is going into the jungle. That's gonna be mental.
Yep,
It's
just
meant.
seen him in clips.
Uh, they should get Callum's corner in there. Get him in there.
Yeah, but Callum's Corner's viewers would like find a way to like airdrop
Yeah.
like a smoke bomb in there or something. Like fucking, that's his sort of audience. I say that the only real comment I have to say about Angry Ginge is learning the fact that his fucking name is Morgan Burt Whistle.
I can see why he goes for angry Ginge.
it's what a fucking insane name. Morgan Burt Whistle.
Morgan Butt Whistle.
Obviously the fucking Mark Goldbridge. What the fuck is that Harry Potter character? Fucking.
I do love seeing Mark Goldbridge. I think he's the guy with the glasses, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love him because I just see all the football clips of him reacting. um, I've, what's the famous clip of Mark Goldbridge where he's like talking about like I don't nonce kids 3-0 to Crystal Palace. It's some shit like that. Always gets me that clip.
Something like.
I'll find it. I'll find it for you.
I suppose soap-wise is going in the jungle. You have Martin Kemp, who played Steve Owen.
Yeah.
You have Shona McGarty, who played Whitney. And you have Fuck, I remember a name, but I don't remember it in this moment. Uh, Lisa Riley, who plays Mandy Dingle in Emmerdale.
Ooh.
So a lot of soap people in there this time. I say that. I don't know. I'm not into. Look, sometimes you just see parts of celebrities you don't really want to see, and I'm worried. I think Lisa Riley will be fine. She just seems funny as fuck. Worried about Shona McGarty. I'm worried that fucking Yogurt Gate will come out where she started suggestively smearing yogurt on herself. Remember that? Remember that scandal story from that one Reddit video we did about 7 fucking years ago?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping to be surprised. Is all I'll say.
I
But yeah,
just
be right.
I just want to. I don't know why I'm losing my voice there a little bit. I just want to say I fucking love UK UK reality shows. Because in America, I'll be like, we're getting these 5 big celebrities in the UK, soap star, YouTuber. When are we?
Yeah,
Where's
like last year, influencer wise, they had GK Barry, who actually turned out to be fucking hilarious.
when are we getting added to the jungle?
No, see, look, if you had to do any reality TV show, which one would you do without like questions?
Fuck.
I know you don't watch too much of it. I'm just imagining you on Love Island.
A hot new ball.
Do you want to go for a chat? Yeah.
I don't really feel like matching you, Piggy. Like, you said you collect toys. I thought you meant sex toys. You don't. It's action figures, you old creepy wanker. I can't say the C word.
See, obviously, if I we all have those ridiculous thoughts of shit we do with those. Unsurprisingly, I'd do Strictly easily. I'd be shit at it. I'd be absolute fucking garbage.
Do you think they'll,
But I would absolutely do it Strictly in a heartbeat.
correct me if I'm wrong, but do you think they'll ever, like, allow, like, influencers to actually be on Strictly?
I mean, they do sometimes.
Oh, fair enough.
Like some of the most people are on there are just like reality TV like fuckers.
Yeah, no, I meant,
You
like,
kind of
YouTubers
they
or...
just have to be relatively famous.
Fair enough. KSI can't get on there.
I'll be the first. No, I don't know. I'll do that 100%. But I also thought about it because usually there's like a couple's choice where usually it's like the big moment. It's the big like reality TV moment where it's like this is for me family, and all the issues. I don't even know what I'd do for my like soppy like this is for them. I don't even know what I'd make it be. I'd either just make it for the family or I'd make it about being autistic or something. I don't know.
I mean, I know it's not a reality show, but I'd love to do, like, one of the fucking game shows. Like, I don't know why. I like the idea of doing a game show. Like, I'd love to be on Bullseye.
Yeah, which one?
Bullseye.
Is
Um,
Bullseye even on air?
I think it was brought back and then it got cancelled again. I want to say,
Mate, I'm not trusting you with darts in your hand.
but I don't want, like, if it is on air, I don't want the new, like,
I'd obviously also do I'm a Celeb because why the fuck not? Although I doubt I'd pass the mental health checks to get into any of these reality TV shows.
but I will say, just to add, if I'm doing Bullseye, I want it to be with the original presenter, Jim Owen, I think his name is. Um,
is he still alive?
he's dead probably. I'm just saying if I
Oh,
could pick, um,
not asking for a lot, just a resurrection from the grave.
yeah, yeah.
You don't even know if he's dead, to be honest. But
Well, I mean, I think he was like I think he was like 60 doing the show. I don't know. Um, but oh, also I'd love to do I'd love to do the wall. The wall would be fantastic to do. The hole in the wall. The one where you have to, like, do that, like a position like that.
yeah, just you saddling up in the tight spandex fucking outfit. It's all right, Piggy, do the move. Just fuck. I just I don't know why they got one of the hairy bikers to do
Yeah.
it. It's like just who decided to put them in tight fucking suit, man? Fuck's sake.
I don't, I don't know why, but I like the idea of going on. No, it's not Antiques Road Trip. The one with the auction where they go up with, like, a cup, and it's like, this was given to me by my great grandmother, I feel like I just
Yeah,
sell
it's
it,
probably Antiques Roadshow.
and it's like I just want to sell it. It has so much memories, but I want to sell it. How much do you
How
reckon I
much is
get
it
it?
worth? £3.
Yeah, and then you obviously have the producer going, "This green cup was produced in 1999 by a small child in India, and its value holds about 5 cents, and it's a fine plastic art. So I reckon you'll get about 50p. It was just used by my gran. She would have loved it." Obviously the one that I would hate to do is the chase, because imagine you're doing it for charity, and it's like, okay, you're doing it for a mental health team. You've been fucking voted out, and they've won the money. The chasers have won the money. Get fuck you, prick.
I mean,
I just hate the
yeah.
chase. Yeah, like I love the chase, but I hate it at the same time. Like, could you imagine you
I,
need that money?
I, yeah, that would be a bit of a ball ache. To be fair, the one game show I probably watched the most was like when it was just on when you just watch TV. We watched a shitload of Pointless.
I mean, that's not bad either.
Good show. Um,
Cash's Castle
a
would be
bit
fun.
bollocks. Yeah, but yeah, I think look, if I had to do any, of course I'd do Strictly. That would be like first fucking call. Never getting famous enough to do Strictly. See, I'm in that weird category where I want to be known in a sense, but I also want to be known within like a small community. Like basically, I want to be a legend in my own lunchbox. If we get like 20k subs and we're somehow this is a job, belter. I don't like, but fucking, do I want to be like? Yeah, sure, it'd be cool to be like a fucking. It would be cool to have a channel that have millions of subs, but you got to be realistic. Like, that would take like the whole fucking soap viewership just around the fucking world. Um. But I wouldn't want to just be going down to the shop and someone like has a picture of me in like fucking jogging bottoms because I'm fucking just going out for some cheese or something. I
I,
meant maybe not that fucking famous.
I don't know why, but I like the idea of like we get invited to do meet and greets, but like you don't show up, so it's just me. It's just like, where's Ash?
Hey,
Oh, he's
yeah, meet and greets. I'd do a convention. I wouldn't do any meet and greets.
yeah, fair enough. And I just feel like at conventions you'd be like, Ash, do you want to meet this celebrity? No, okay, fair enough. Um,
Yeah. Oh, Stan. I was going to say Stanley. Stanley's gone. I don't. Whatever celebrity. I'd go to like a horror convention at some point,
oh, they do go
but
horror
probably
conventions.
not.
You'll meet Art the Clown.
Too much shit. Too much shit to do.
Yeah.
It just feels weird to just like, oh, I met out a clown. Yeah, you and 500 other people in the fucking queue. Like,
Uh,
what's gonna make your interaction different than theirs?
it sounds mental, but I know one of the people. I got scammed by this person. Well, I say scammed. I don't know if I did. He just didn't fulfill his order.
Allegations.
But the guy that I was working with on getting my 3D printed heads done, his cousin works on Terrifier. So realistically, for compensation, I could be like, "Can I get my friend a cameo on Terrifier 4, please? All expenses paid."
That that would be the. I say that obviously. I'm not an actor in any sense of the way, but I'd also happily like I'd be an extra in a zombie movie. Fuck it, I want to be a zombie in a zombie movie. That'd be fucking great.
I obviously on
Just do some of those. Just get my name in some credits.
obviously on movies, I was very disappointed with the Michael Jackson biopic that's coming out next year, because obviously I wanted the biopic to be from
Where the fuck is this going?
I wanted it to
Who's
be
being cast as Bubbles the chimpanzee?
yeah, I wanted the perspective to be from Bubbles the monkey. So Michael Jackson is Bubbles, but then when he adopts
They
Bubbles,
decide to do it. Honest, you know in the Robbie, fuck, what's his fucking name?
Jackson.
No,
Yeah, Monkey Man. I know
fuck.
what you're on about.
He's
Robbie
the guy in
Williams.
West. Robbie Williams. You know, in Robbie Williams, he had his biopic as a monkey.
Yeah.
That's just get Bubbles in it. Well, I
Yeah,
feel like you'd probably be received a little bit poorly if you did that to Michael Jackson. You know what I mean?
but like,
Maybe let's not. No, maybe let's not do that.
my idea that I have pitched was Bubbles is Michael Jackson in this movie, and when Bubbles adopts, when Michael Jackson adopts Bubbles, Bubbles is a human. So yeah, it's through
I
the.
still don't know why the fuck in the Robbie Williams biopic they made him a monkey though. I still don't understand that.
I think he wanted it to be a monkey because he wanted it to be different to other people.
Yeah, but I want a fucking 7-inch penis. It's not fucking happening. Why
But
would you? Why?
I mean, you can get
I
penis.
don't. To be fair, that would be annoying.
You can get penis enlargement if you want. Um,
Do you have a guy? Do you?
yeah, I do actually.
Um, it's been a
Go
weird after show.
go
What
to him
else
every
do we have
Thursday.
that's vaguely interesting?
Um, I seen Toy Story 5. 5 got a trailer. Super Mario Galaxy got a trailer. Super Mario Galaxy looks banging to
What was
be
it?
fair.
Yeah, but why the fuck have they gone straight to Mario Galaxy? Like
I mean,
they did the Super Mario movie. Why are they going straight to Galaxy? You're missing out. You're missing out all the other movies.
I'm-
I'm not saying you do it in game order, but you go Super Mario 1, easy. Do Super Mario 2. You do Super Mario 3. Then you do World. Then you do. Fuck, I don't remember what came after World.
Luigi's Mansion.
Galaxy. Then you do 64. Then you do like Sunshine. You're missing out so many potential fucking sequels.
I feel like they should have just done Luigi's Mansion next and then do Galaxy. I just want to see Danny DeVito cast as Dr. Egad is all. Professor Egad, I should say, to give him his
Dr.
proper title.
Egat.
But yeah, to give him his proper title. I do like what they're doing. Brie Larson is Rosalina. But what's funny is we have Rosalina and we have Peach, but we don't have Daisy. Fucking criminal.
Yeah, but
Shit.
Daisy's always getting underrepresented.
Yeah, like Luigi, really, like Luigi. Hopefully Luigi doesn't get fucking captured in this movie. One thing that pissed me off about the first movie, I actually wanted to see Luigi in the movie. It was barely in the fucking movie. The movie's called Super Mario Bros, not Super Mario and Peach. Fucking walk nonsense. Bollocks. Fucking why did Luigi have to get captured?
Well, it's because didn't they decide that Peach wasn't going to get captured, so
Yeah,
Luigi
the
was
Peach wasn't going to
basically
get
Peach's role.
captured, so it was Luigi instead. But to me, I feel like you could have just like give Mario like fucking someone else. You know, like have Luigi somewhat be there. You know, I just like I don't know. I just I'm a big Luigi fan. You know.
See, I
Uh,
used to be, and then I grew up. No, I don't know. I liked him as a kid, and then went, fuck it, I don't actually like Mario. Mario's just boring as fuck, isn't it? It's like, unlike Sonic, where Sonic's actually a character, but fucking Mario is just a fucking walking brand.
I mean, yeah, I would agree with that.
I say that Sonic's movies were way. It's also kind of fucking rich that it's also extremely rich that fucking it took a Sonic movie to mean that the Mario movie got made. Fucking Sonic wins.
I mean, yeah, I will say I'd love a Super Smash Brothers movie. I don't know how you'd do it, and I don't know what franchises you would do to it. I know Link is getting a movie, or Zelda is getting a movie. One of the castings was going to be a trans woman, but I don't think they went with that option. So yeah. But I can't wait to see the Legend of Zelda movie. I haven't played the games, but I really
Yeah,
want
but
to.
you don't even like Zelda.
Yeah, I just want to see I just want to see the movie. Is that all right? Can I just see the fucking movie?
No,
All
no,
right.
none of this tourist shit.
Okay, fair enough. I still, I,
No,
I,
I say that. I don't give a shit about Legend of Zelda.
I do want to say though, I do wish there was a reference to the original Mario in the Mario Bros movie. Not Charlie Day. I know, not Charlie Day. That's the fucking actor who plays Luigi. Not the Mario voice actor. I mean the first ever actual like cartoon live action Mario, which is Captain Lou Albano or Albano. Really wanted a reference to him somewhere, but no.
Bit
Um,
niche, mate. Bit niche.
it's the Mario Bros.
Remember, mostly everybody who watched the Mario movie don't even fucking know what Mario does.
Well, no, not yeah, true. But I remember being lied as a kid, being told there was a Mario movie too, even though there was only one live action Mario movie. I was ripped off. Never seen the live action movie. Never will. I guess that's where we
I miss
leave it.
Mama Luigi.
Mama Luigi. All right. Do you want to leave it there
I say
then?
that I didn't actually watch any of the fucking Mario like shows. I always watched the Sonic ones. We had like the Sonic like Saturday cartoon where Sonic loves chili dogs.
Yeah, he loves
But
he.
you know, we were also just we weren't a Nintendo. We were a Sega household. Played a lot of Sonic, played a lot of Mortal Kombat. Then we had PS1s and PS2s until the Xbox 360. Back to the PlayStation 4. I have a Switch which I don't use anymore. But you know, mostly a Sonic household here.
Yeah, fair enough. And I feel like that's where we leave it. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast. Oh bollocks.
I don't know. I don't know how I want the audience to feel at the end of this. This was a fucking strange one.
I just hope you feel all right, lads, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.